Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait till you're free. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try to catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm the Sandman. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom, boom, boom. Major look.
Bomb Squad! Bomb Squad! Hello, one. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, you listen to World Combat Sports. It's Sunday. Back at it again. I have to give you the retribution, the countdown. We at 56 right now to July 24th. So as I said before, I'm going to come on every day with the Skidmark Chronicles. For real. Whether you want to hear it or not, it's going to be out here on my platform. It's not going to be all I talk about every day, but Skidmark Chronicles has to be spoken on because it's going to be relevant information to keep the charge alive. That charge is the return of WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. That is the overall charge. It will not be, a torch lit. It will not be groups gathering with cigarette lighters in the air, trying to protest, walking up into your yard with burning crosses. It's going to be none of that defamatory, defaming somebody's character and tearing down black man has to be the main point you're trying to make. And that ain't happening. So call it petty, call it what the fuck you want. But when it's my panel, I pretty much, take it upon myself to create the titles however I see fit. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Skidmark Chronicles EP6 in the house. Just want somebody. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me do you on one better. Let me do you one better since it's the weekend. It's the weekend Memorial Day. So everybody can be out doing their thing. So I know Skidmark is high already. I know he high. But tell him I dropped that link for him right there so we can come in and talk. Why, let's talk about how not to tear down black men. Let's talk about that. If he has the intestinal fortitude to come over here to the channel and talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put him on mute. I'm not gonna put him on the mute at all, man. I'm not gonna put him on the mute, but he has to come over here. And like I said, you need to apologize to the champ, his entire family, everybody else. That's what you need to do, Skidmark. Hurry up now. You got me waiting. I don't have time to be waiting all day. We already know, that you're scared in the first place, that you don't have that courage unless you're in the position of others who pretty much are the mutts that follow you around. Skidmark and mutts go together. Just come over here and holler at me, because if you haven't heard the interview today, man, there's a lot of good things, a lot of good points that was made today in this interview. With the whole entire arbitration process, and what was going on while he was in silence, but he was still moving, fighting. Entire process, which means a lot when it comes to this epic boxing match, because if Deontay Wilder wouldn't have fought for the arbitration, it would have indeed potentially been an easy, undisputed bout to sign if he would have took step aside money. But we all know free and clear that wasn't the case. But if the person looking in, it might be Skidmark himself. If it is, try somehow to chew through the leash. Find some way to gnaw through the leash, and come over here and click this link. Yeah, I already told you that the only thing you have to do is apologize to the champ, his family, his team. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to apologize to. And I'm here with the Skidmark Chronicles. You need to make sure you apologize to the champ before July 24th because it's deserving. You know what I'm saying? Can't go around, using all those obscenities, destructive name calling, saying the same shit over and over again, and then act like it pertains to everybody. It doesn't, but I do have the link in there. And by the way, let me touch on another channel I was just listening to. That channel too much concern about the channels who support Deontay Wilder. It seems like those individuals talking about who we support are more angry than we are. We're up here I talk about several fighters. Several dozen. I talk about the sport in general. But this individual was saying that, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, they believe that he can't believe how somebody says he's a king and how can he be a king of somebody. And that just goes to show he never really had somebody that he looked at as being an individual who's in that position that you can call a king, man. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't demasculize who you are in society. It really doesn't. But he was grumpy. He was mad. He was screaming and yelling. Still keeping Deontay Wilder's name relevant. You know who I'm talking about. Keep on saying the same thing over and over again. What about those fucking excuses, eh? Man, are we still talking about excuses? Are we talking about training heading up to this fight? We're moving on to what's on the front side of the hood, the windshield. We want to know what we're seeing through the windshield as we gas and shift gears. That's it. We're not thinking about that damn rearview mirror. That's all going to come into play once the referee give instructions to Wilder Fury. Now, Frank Warren had made a statement recently, and Frank Warren, the co-promoter of Mike Tyson, still believes the fight can take place in December between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. He truly believes that. Seriously, he does. So how does that process of elimination work with him potentially still could fight Anthony Joshua in December? They're assuming if Tyson Fury indeed wins. That's all. The disrespect is there, but only if he wins. That's what Frank Warren is referring to. The fight can still be scheduled in December, only if Tyson Fury wins. What I want to know about this contract, I got to make a phone call. What I want to know about this contract is it a rematch clause? Is it a rematch clause? Because I remember when Deontay Wilder was, when he was going to offer Anthony Joshua that sum of money, one of his stipulations was, the fight here in the U.S. Another stipulation is it had to be by this time fight in the U.S. The third one, no rematch clause. It's for all the belts, no rematch clause. I remember, no rematch clause. So therefore, if it's no rematch clause, you got to go in there and give it everything and all things to get that victory. But we got to keep the name out there. We have to bring more people and encourage them to go get this fight. We have to. You know, the Skidmark Chronicles, right? The Skidmark Chronicles and the Mutt Foundation. Hey, I understand that y'all might feel some type of way. I already had people, start using skid marks. Skid mark isn't going anywhere. We all know who Skidmark is. We ain't here trying to help him. This is all about Deontay Wilder's road back to July 24th. And you are not going to be the one to speak on him tearing down black men, for which you do it all the time. So if you wanted attention, cool. He's not going to give you attention, but I will, because I know you done said some shit about me. And you think no one knows this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? About the shit you get into, but we do. We know a lot. You know a lot, homie. I was just over there where you at. I was just over there. I was hanging out downtown and all that shit. I was chilling. I was posting pictures up on that. Didn't see nothing. I could have sworn you and your brother was gonna roll downtown Memphis. I knew for a fact y'all was gonna roll down there. I would have been hard to find. I knew for a fact that was gonna be the case. But check this out though. I just want to know, Skidmark, did something go down at the gas station? Did anything go down at the gas station your viewers should know about? Just drop a comment in the live chat. Did something go down in the gas station where human beings put hands on you? Did something go down to the gas station, Skidmark? I just want to know, did any human beings put hands on you at the gas station? Because I know you was hitting it bad. I know you was dropping bombs on them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I just heard some word that, some cats put hands on you in the gas station. Not only did they put hands on you at the gas station, they took your pistol. The one night that you decided to come out and talk outside, and you said it was cool for you to walk up to the gas station, and somebody put hands on you, did they take your weapon? Did you even have a burner? Just let me know. But those Deontay Wilder fans that's coming in here, WCS is in full support. Just want to let y'all know he's fighting July 24th. You need to get some money together, however you choose to do it, and come out and support. Sell the place out. We don't want no empty seats in there. Per capacity. We want the place rocking. We want civilization. Focus on the champ. Focus on cheering him to the ring. It ain't no booing this time. There's no booing this time. There's no booing. And you coward ass US fans that want to support the British fighter for no damn reason, just because he's a British fighter, it's not going to be as easy as boo the champ once he come down and turn that corner. Now it's going to be different, man. The volume is coming from a different place. Retribution is imminent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Retribution is imminent, y'all. The Bronze Bomber, two-time. I need to get me a motherfucking hoodie made with that shit 2 times. The game tried to bury this man alive. We need to get ourselves together and tighten up. June is on deck, and it's only going to be a matter of time before we on fight week. I want to be able to execute as much media as possible. I don't know how it's going. I got to make a couple of phone calls, but I'm trying to take advantage of the place opening back up and get some nice exclusive media content, pictures or whatever, man. I want to do some work. I ain't trying to go there, goddamn, just to be on fight week. I'm ready. I want to put as many pictures out here to promote one of the greatest fights in boxing, and also to shower the naysayers like Skidmark and the team of mutts. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. It's getting near Christmas. I want to do something special for you. I want to make sure you have enough steals to choose which one that you want to make Hallmark cards with. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to provide you enough steals that you can take off IG where you can make Hallmark cards. And if you're not able to apologize to the champ now, you can just say, champ, I'm sending you a Hallmark card. It's going to be a little wet because I was crying my eyes out. Once again, on my apology tour, I fucked up once again. I was crying my eyes out. So, champ, just forgive me, you know, for I know not what I do. I want to ask for your forgiveness. I think really if Deontay Wilder said bomb squad in front of Skidmark, he would probably fall back. It would be the same reaction and the same impact as if he hit him with a right hand, I think. I mean, the dude's that light. That's all. Tell your brother to come over here and talk some MMA. His slow talking ass. Tell your slow talking ass brother to come over here. Undo you. I look at it. If they're wrestling and both y'all motherfucking dope heads, man. Y'all talk slow as shit. They don't have 12-step programs for Ethiopians? Huh? Do they have 12-step programs for Ethiopians? Do you have your permission slip? Who gave you the right to use the N-word? Who? Do you have your permission slip for that? You don't have your permission slip. You need to stop using the word then. Nobody gave you permission to use nigga. You ain't black. It was Sunday today. Did you go into church and ask for forgiveness? Because probably that would have settled your heart a little bit more, because we didn't appreciate, the words that was directed in the direction of a team that you probably seen the interview. You look at the interview. I know you looked at the interview and you were saying to yourself, damn, Champ don't look depressed at all. Him and Malik looking good spirits. They talking in good spirits. When asked about the third party, they bring it in. They up there laughing like they know it's gonna be great. I mean, I know you soaked in all that energy like a lot of other people that watched the video. I know you did. You soaked that shit all in. You absorbed it. You say, damn, I should have never turned my back on him. He looks confident as shit. He said, you put that hatred in me. He said that. I was like, damn, it's a whole nother level. He does have hatred. It is personal. He's letting it be known. I did everything I was supposed to. From the kids to the parents to fighting for my life in the arbitration case and winning. I proved that I'm a winner inside and out the ring. So now in the Skidmark Chronicles, we have to banish the stupidity. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be supporting UK fighters for fun just because a lot of black boxing fans support the US heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder. That's not the case. So I can understand why you're now trying to support the Hispanics, Latinos, the British fighters, because you yourself never really had, the Ethiopians has never really had anything outside of track and field. I understand why you can be angry. I don't know why you chose boxing, though. I think you should really switch up your sport of reporting and try cricket. I think there's a lot of Ethiopians in cricket. I think there's a lot in running, long distance, 5 trillion, 1,000 kilometers. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. Or even fishing per se. Well, pest control. Let's try pest control. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying maybe that. Maybe pest control. There has to be a sport y'all good at besides running, because they say black people run all the time, but we're not running away from this heat that's going down July 24th. That's a whole different story. We just want you to understand that using other people's platform, there will be response. The Skidmark Chronicles will be response. No more talking about tearing down black men. I have a whole list of black men and black women that you torn down. All right. You torn down black men as a whole, a lot of them when it comes down to it. What's going on, K. Mitch? Even your baby's mother, you tore her down. You remember the time you was telling me about that court situation, right? You can't call it personal business because you never told me not to say anything. But yeah, you the one sitting up here lying. I was talking about that's the enemy and stuff, and couldn't even provide evidence. It was a point in time you was talking about apologizing. When you used to apologize back and forth. But I'm telling you, like, straight up. Like, what about your baby's mother? Do y'all have a relationship? Do you have communication when you up here tearing down other people's parents? You have grown ass men who's taking care of families. What about you and your baby's mother? Are you taking care of your kids? Huh, Skidmark? Skidmark. Are you in a position to take care of your kids? Are you allowed, since you like including people's family into your narrative, are you taking care of your kids? How's that court session going out? You don't want to work because you got to pay that child support? What's the deal with that? Let's talk about the same court situation you had when we was talking. It's public record, right? See, Skidmark, I know your real name. I'm not even gonna put it. I'm gonna wait till the right time. I know your real name, Skidmark. You have plenty of room on this live chat to click that link, because it's going down July 24th, man. Allegiant Stadium. Let me ask you a question. You going to the fight? Are you going to the fight? I just want to know, are you attending? Are you going to break outside the Britannica suite? Okay. Are you going to be able to exit the Britannica suite? Are you going to be able to exit the Britannica suite? Is it possible for you to exit the Britannica suite? There's people out here shooting firecrackers. That's what you hear outside. You tell me, what's going on, King Mitch? How you feel, man? What's good with you? Come on, Skidmark. Talk your shit like you always do. Click that link over here so we can talk boxing. Because you don't know shit about boxing except rehearse shit you talk about all the time. It has to be in controversy. So let me and you talk to one another so you can set up a date where you're going to apologize. Since you love apologizing, man, you love apologizing. You need to get an apology together for Deontay Wilder right goddamn now. You need to come up with one. You need to apologize. You need to come over here and pour your heart out. Pour your heart out like you love to do. Mr. Ethiopian tearing down black man because he ain't black. It makes all the sense in the world. It's just like a serial killer. You're like, damn, why is it a certain ethnicity that happens? This is a certain type of description of victims that we're seeing. And there you go. You get on these panels with black men and you tear them down because you must have some prejudice in your heart. For real. Skidmark, I want to get you help. I want to get you help after everybody gets you help. Everybody else to get you help. You know what I'm saying? It's certain apologies that you have to get out the way, not just here, but a lot of other places. But I'm giving you an opportunity to get this over with first. I truly believe you should apologize. You even went over Deontay Wilder's story back in the day. You bragged about his Olympic medal, his Olympic success, his Olympic medal. You bragged about it. You went through the whole story of why he started boxing. You bragged about it. You bragged about how powerful of a fighter he was. But then somehow, some way, I can't say you got paid off, but when you are, I'll put it this way: when you one of those individuals that stay close to the ground, there's a lot of dirty shit that you see down there. You get used to the environment. You see the other dead roaches down there, cockroaches, spiders and everything else, and that residue get caked up on your belly, and you're like, damn, it's dirty down on this floor level. But I think at one point in time, you tried to do something good. You was happy the champ was calling you your name and showing you that love like the people champ do. Like the man called you out, the rat, the roach, the mutt, Skidmark. He showed you genuine love when he did that. But you wouldn't turn your back and ultimately disrespected the shit out that man and called him a bitch, knowing damn well that man is not a bitch. Knowing damn well, look, like I tell the people before, Skidmark saw Deontay Wilder in person. He would look around left to right, front to back, and he would make the decision to say, I have to get a picture with him. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my baseball cap on, to hide my freaking landscape back hairline, and then I'm gonna motherfucking put some shades on, and I'm gonna try to disguise my voice. Hey, Deontay. Hey, man. It's your boy. I mean, it's a fan of yours. It's a fan of your boy. It's a fan. I never really met you in life, but I was wondering, champ, can we take a picture? I was wondering if you had time to take a picture with me. Oh, Deontay said, "Oh, okay, but do me a favor. I don't have no picture taking I don't have no problem taking a picture with you. I just want both of us, so they can see who you with. I can see who I'm with. So if you can do either or, you can take off the shades, take off the hat, something like that. Oh shit, champ, I can't do that shit because if I do that, yeah, you might feel different about things. No, just take it off. Just take it off. It's just good for pictures, good for media, and all that. Take his glasses off. The champ look in his eyes. You that little crackhead nigga that was online, and you tried to show up to a fight and get a picture with me? No, hold up. Don't run nowhere. It's okay. It's cool. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna slap the fire out of you. It's cool. I'm not gonna put that Charlie Zenoff damn smoke on you. So I just want to go back to certain things you said. I want to first tackle the word bitch that you try to make the whole the entire black community that supports Deontay Wilder. You want to kind of point the finger at them and kind of take a jab at them too by calling him a bitch. When we all know when it comes to the beta status of a man, you are absolutely not you're absolutely tucked in tight to that. It's good, L-Dub. I just want you to get through it. That's Skidmark. That's all we want. We want for you to stop disrespecting these fighters that's out here in a sport that you say you respect and you choose to recover. And so if you're not going to respect the sport and you continue to just dog out the fighters like you did Gary Russell and many others, you know what I'm saying? You call Michael Williams Jr. a bum. You call Brian Norman Jr. a bum. It's just certain people that you have never met in your life, and you're calling these fighters a bum. You love using the B word. I guess because you was in a position growing up where people identified you as such. So now you want to feel like you're in charge in a group full of mutts that allow you to get away with that. I totally understand it. It's just like walking into a backyard of strays, right? And most of them are the runt of the litter, but yet it's just one runt that barks the loudest, and they say, "Oh, let's go over here and follow him." Are you for sure? And then they start following this motherfucker and saying shit to act like they support him. That's basically what it is going on here. But the apology, though, that's what we're looking for. The apology. Y'all need to go tell Skidmark we're looking for an apology over here in the A before July 24th. You need to apologize to the people for not respecting the sport and not respecting yourself. You need to apologize to the champ for calling a father, husband, a fighter, a leader, a supporter, a man of many hats. But therefore, you need to apologize to him because you're an opportunist. You don't want to go around talking about I can call somebody bitch ass nigga when I want to, and it's not it doesn't make me mad. It's just the whole point. It's disappointing that you would now result to turning your back on Deontay Wilder just to support Tyson Fury, and I haven't seen you over there once. Who's inviting you to their table to eat? Take a picture. Who's inviting Skidmark to their table to eat? Who? I haven't seen anyone invite him to the table. Now, of course, I've seen people take pictures at the table while they was eating. I've seen people take pictures at the table while they was eating, had a full spread on the table. I mean, the food looked absolutely delicious. But then again, I look at some of those pictures and I see that big Teletubby head popping up from under the table. And I forgot. I say, there it is. There it is. There it is. I forgot. He eats from beneath the table. I forgot. The straps are thrown beneath the table. And don't come over here trying to take up for someone who disrespects people's family. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in that position. You might not want to come on the panel and talk about anything. And that's the whole point. The link is in the chat for anybody who wants to get on the panel and talk about this fight that's coming up or any other fight, but primarily Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Y'all act like y'all can't get a man praise going in here to this next fight. This is a huge, huge fight, y'all. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm beginning to think a lot of black U.S. boxing fans on here don't want to talk about Deontay Wilder because you can't. I don't see how it can be very limited initiative where people where fight fans just jump on the panel and talk their shit. But I get it. I didn't think deep enough. I'm trying to get where they are inviting you to dinner or something to talk this boxing shit. But I is now it all hit me as to where I see that little spot, that bubble, pop in and out of the table. You know what I'm saying? Food all in his mouth, drooling and shit, scraping up the crumbs off the floor. I get it. I got it. He eat like a mutt should. You know that Skidmark. You eat like a mutt should. That's what you should do. We need more people to think about the fight, save up the money, and go out there and support. That's basically what you should be thinking about right there. That's the importance of it all. We need to build up a fan base, an audience for this fight right here, so it will be nothing left unturned when it comes to the volume and intensity when he finally walks out. When the champ goes in there to pull back his title and become two-time heavyweight champ of the world. That's what we need to do. We need to refute any insults and derogatory comments and blasphemy that's coming from Skidmark and everybody else. They mad. It's a site. It's a live going on right now. That's busy worried about what I'm talking about and mad for the wrong reason. Pac-Man ATL in the building. What's good? And I'm saying, damn, dude, you upset. They call Wilder fangirls and all. They come up with all these glorified terms, but yet, I don't know, man. I think some of you all want to be Sefer Safari. So I want to call y'all the Safaris. That's what I'm gonna call the Safaris. Y'all want that wet kiss, don't you? Come on. These infatuated Fury fans, the Safaris of boxing. They want him to plant that wet kiss on them. Nice and wet. So he can look you in the eye. Right, Skidmark? You want that Safari treatment? You want the special, the happy ending? I mean, what we talking about? How's it so easy for y'all to sit up here and support a drug cheat, abuser, and the individuals that don't play by the rules? How can you support that? But yet complain about the way Deontay talked and everything else. You cannot support it in that perspective. You can do what you want, but I'm saying it's not believable. It's a difference between a clean fighter, dirty fighter. The U.S., you're making a huge mistake when it comes down to people taking you serious when it comes to boxing, if you're willing to support Tyson Fury over Deontay Wilder. Because Tyson Fury is pop dirty. He hasn't been an ambassador for the sport. What have he did to the people? What has he did for the people? Parade around in the U.S. the gullible fans who want to run up on him. I watched him at the Canelo fight. I didn't see him signing autographs. It was people running up with their phone out trying to get a picture. He didn't show y'all no love. He treated you like you was Skidmark. He didn't give you a picture, nothing. He's just parading around here just to pick up some gullible ass fans that want to jump on the damn bandwagon because he heading into the trilogy. We have the fans that truly believe when Tyson Fury say he's gonna knock somebody out in one round. They believe him. It's just something they can't get past. What's going on, Brother Hood? What's good? What's good? Well, boxing question. Who do you have, Lopez or Kambosos? That's a no-brainer. I'm definitely Teofimo Lopez, period. Teofimo Lopez, absolutely. No joke. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to discuss about a debate on that. I'm going for it to be a good fight, but Teofimo Lopez pulling it out. What y'all rate Devin Haney's performance last night? What are your predictions on July 24th? Do you believe Tyson Fury can get that done in one round? If so, what dynamite is he using to do it? What, he gonna have Agent Orange in his gloves? I mean, what type of artillery we looking at? What type of bomb equipment are we speaking about? That's what he's going to have loaded in his gloves to do that. Come on, talk to me, people. Don't be so shy. Don't be silent. You're going to get one Skidmark episode every day until July 24th. So get used to it. I'm not going to hurt my channel. I don't have to be on here all day. It's at my discretion. Shout out to Nonito Donaire for stopping Nordino Bali in 4 rounds. I kind of felt that may happen, but I wasn't quite sure. I'm not saying the rounds that are happening, but him being stopped. And he is the WBC bantamweight champion. So it makes it interesting because Nonito Donaire will now fight Naoya Inoue in a way sometime down the line. You know what I'm saying? Sometime down the line. We just have to see what happens with Casemiro. Somewhere down the line, it's gonna be that way. Deontay Wilder work on body work for Fury. Yeah, he's working on doubling up on his hooks to the body and working on various other things, man. I hope they continue to put out the videos so we can have an opportunity to see what they're working on. Even though that's just a little bit of what they're working on, they choose to give the fans, but it's enough to show you that he's making changes. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely making changes to his training regimen. He said, motherfuckers say what they want. 78 Sports TV broke national news with that Wilder interview. Yes, man. I'm telling you, that's the best interview that Wilder's had, just up there chilling, him and Malik, man. It was a very calming interview. All brothers up there just talking. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about business. Not to give away the battle plan, but to let the people know just what you need to know, what's on my mind. I've been listening. I've been listening to everything that's going on out here. I hear you. And the fact that Malik said that people saying it was a Deontay Wilder cult individual that just disliked him and he didn't believe it. And then he said, damn, they don't like him whether he do good or bad. They don't have nothing good to say about him. That's true. It's absolutely true. Got Lopez by TKO 6. I can't predict the round right now, but it may indeed, go 6 or Cambosis. You gotta understand Aussies. It might go 10. I gotta give him. Look, I gotta give him the Aussie 10. I have to give him that Jeff Horn. I'm gonna give him the Aussie 10. It goes to 10. Casemiro versus Rigo is a fun fight. Yes, sir. Casemiro and Rigondeaux is going to be definitely a good fight, man. I think Casemiro, in my opinion, is too much for Rigo right now. Rigo is way over his 40s, and he has such wear and tear on his body from the amateurs all the way up. It's amazing. He, as old as he is, he'll decide to drop down in weight and fight at bantamweight and look pretty decent doing it. Won't be many words, won't be many more vids, but some. Okay, won't be many more training vids, but some. Nonito Donaire versus Rigo 2. 2 old legends trying to turn back World Combat Sports. 2 old Nonito Donaire and Rigo 2. I mean, we'll see how that plays out, man, if Rigondeaux makes it to that point right now. You know what I'm saying? That'd be good. That'd be a good fight. Yeah, salute to Tay Jones in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tay Jones for the plug. He's a bomb squad plug. For some people, he's a bomb squad plug. T.O. sounds like he's in love with his power and is underestimating Cambosis. He's setting himself up for the heavy criticism if the fight goes 12 or if Cambosis give him trouble. Mitch, I look at it like this. Teofimo's been 12 before. He went 12 with Nakatani, who was undefeated. I mean, it was tough. Then he knocks out, and earns the IBF title, and then goes in there and go the distance with Vasil Lomachenko. Look, he's not going to receive the criticism because of who he stepped in there with. You up your level competition, sometimes you just can't get the stoppage. You know what I'm saying? He has power. But every boxing match is different. I mean, we really can't put him in comparison to Devin Haney, with his distance. Because listen, when he went in there with Gamboa, he said he was going to do him dirtier than any other fighter has. So he had already put that out there. Now it's time for you to seal it up and deliver it. And it didn't happen. This time, he said the knockout come, the knockout come. Well, the knockout almost came, but not in favor of Haney. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like I said earlier, he fought a very good fight. And shout out to the Zone. The Zone won't allow me to post anything on IG no more of their fighters. Shout out to the Zone even paying me attention and hearing that I've been saying Anthony Joshua is one of the weakest top 3 heavyweights in the game. Absolutely. For everybody that's over there. Nobody told me I had to sit up here and support British fighters every time. I know you ain't talking about, I know you ain't all feeling some type of way about me criticizing Tyson Fury. Who told you I had to do that? I didn't go up there and swell up Daniel Dubois' eye. I did not do it. I like Conor Ben. I like Conor Ben though. He's entertaining. But when you talk about their big names, they get upset. I can't put nothing up there. It gets reported. I ain't gonna tell you who's doing it, because I'll say, damn, that's a hating ass shit you're doing. But yeah, the Zone hurry up and quickly. Oh, block. No World Combat Sports Post. Block. He talked too much shit about Joshua and Tyson Fury. Block. It's all good. The fact that Devin couldn't stop an old George. George was in there gaming though. He was gaming. He felt that he didn't fail. Devin have the power. So when he was getting hit with those shots, yeah, it was landing. They was flush. But he probably made a commitment. If I stay here long enough, I'm going to catch him. And it did pay off, man. When look, it's different when you're moving your feet defensively. But when you're moving your waist and you believe you have that shoulder roll and everything else, one time or another, you're going to get caught. It's only a matter of time. You can move your waist, shift your shoulders, and everything else. If you're not moving your feet, that fighter can pretty much find a target if they want to. And that's what Linares did. He found a target. That right hand cracked Devin. And thank God with it wasn't no seconds left for Linares to continue to work. He got over. It still was a superb fight, though. Lee Sever was a player in the lightweight division. Tio said the guy won't make it out the first round. His dad predicted KO in 3. I think, hey man, how senior be putting them damn those predictions up there. And he means that shit too. I think he predicted freaking Diego Magdaleno. I think he predicted a knockout, but did he predict the 7? He was saying that Diego was scared. Devin Haney is a 6-round fight like Zab Judah. He went the distance. He's gone the distance. He's the first one to go the distance with Jorge Linares. But once again, I got to give him his props. Even though it would never be another time that I would speak with him on the interview, I really don't want to be honest. I'm not going to be one of those voices that have spoken to him before. And because I was a critic, it seems like so many other people can be a critic of Devin Haney. But if I'm a critic, they want to act like it's no turning back. Like you can say what you said about me, but you've been on all these other channels and they don't freaking disrespected the hell out of you. And they still keep, I don't know what it is, bro. But I'm done. I'm good. I don't need a Haney interview. I'm good. Haney had his right by his ear all of round 10, but the last second, that's how the sport goes. Okay, check this out, Andrew. Good point. He did have his right up. But when he was moving at the waist, like I said, lateral, up, front, back movement. He's on a swivel right now. He's trying to roll with the punches and everything. That shit works sometime. But you have to admit, when Linares was in close and he let his hands fly, that's when he had some success with his speed. He was slower when they was boxing. But if you give him that closure, that close distance space where Devin Haney feet isn't moving, that's what's going to happen. That happened in the 10. That's what's going to happen. You can dodge and dip all you want. He's going to catch you with something. Devin Haney did not use his defense in back half of the fight. Salute WCS and chat. Appreciate you. I like Devin. He has a lot of skill, but he's not Floyd Mayweather. He's more like Adrian Broner. What? Who is this, man? You just be tripping. You doing comedy or something? I like Devin. He has a lot of skill, but he's not a Floyd Mayweather. I just think you're a troll right now. And you're trying to I don't know if this even Brotherhood, because Brotherhood, I don't think he'd talk like that. I never heard him say some goofy shit like that now. You know, some people be coming here with damn fake ass accounts. I don't know if that's even him or not, man. But I can tell you this, the chat is in the link for anybody. Y'all find Skidmark out there, come see me. Tell them to come see me. Somebody get that mother hall pass. Get that mother hall pass now. Get that mother hall pass. Tell them to come see me. Hey, he has enough people to tune in to run back over there and shoot him a text. That's what they do. They shoot him a text. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's a texting ass nigga. Go ahead. Let me know. But what about shout out to Gary Antoine Russell? Fights at 140. Went in there and stopped. Oh, man. The same guy who went in there with Adrian Broner. He went in there and stopped him. And I give him all the props in the world because, you know, the Russell family is different anyway. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the Russell family is different anyway. And Gary Antoine Russell, he beat down Giovanni Santiago that was coming off that pretty good performance against Adrian Broner last time. Antoine Russell said, no, I'm not Adrian Broner. I'm the last Russell. I'm gonna give you this work. And he stopped him. Antoine's is a different type of character, a human being in life. That dude is different. The first time I spoke to him, I said, damn, this cat is woke as woke could possibly be. He might wake up the woke. he might be able to wake up the woke. Dude is seriously versed in the aspects of his life and why he's here and what's his mission. I mean, that's Antoine Russell, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude is woke. If you ever have an opportunity to run up on Antoine Russell, he's absolutely an intelligent individual to have a conversation with. Absolutely. You should check it out. I told you earlier, Frank Warren, the co-promoter of Tyson Fury, still believes that a fight can happen in December. So what I take with this assumption that the fight can happen is they are continuing to insinuate that Fury will get past Wilder and then the undisputed will happen. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like this. I say, what plan is in place? What plan is in place right now to attempt to come up with a point of sabotage? Are we going to bring in Lawrence Cole to stop the fight for no damn reason? Once 2 punches are landed? I mean, what's the plan? I'm really curious as to who's going to be the referee first and foremost. Who are the appointed judges? I just want to know how that is, man. Will that be a second time where people are trying to sabotage? Hell no. I think it's going to be all Deontay Wilder this time. And I really believe EMT should stay at the motherfucking corner of the apron. I really think this is going to be an all-out pace, furious pace in there. It's going to be an all-out furious pace of destruction. It's going to be some Dominique Brazil's shit up in there. It's going to be some Arthur Spilker. It's going to be some Bermain Stavern rematch. It's going to be some Luis Ortiz rematch. It's going to be a compilation of matches he had with some of the best knockouts you ever seen. Okay. Devin Haney still ducking Mr. Gary Russell Jr., bro. Facts. And that'll be a good fight right there. That'll be a good fight. But we all know Gary Russell Jr. is going to stay at featherweight. He's just going to stay there. He's just going to stay there. I mean, I don't think it's more so him. I just think it's a blackball. They're ostracizing him for some reason. Might be, I heard it from his beef with Floyd Mayweather. I don't know. Oh man, let them do what they want. If you have to fight off the back foot, I'm pretty sure boxer going backwards, it's a lot more that they're working on. If they have to box off the back foot or the front foot, yes, I'm pretty sure they're working on it. Have to work on head movement. Definitely have to work on volume. In order for you to change it up and work on volume, you definitely have to have that cardio in there. You have to have that remediation. It's everything. That anaerobic. You have to combine that anaerobic to your workout. Anaerobic. Get them lungs right. Even if you a heavyweight. Heavyweights burn energy too. Especially with damn 400-pound Fury leaning on Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Headlocking them. When Kenny Bates was looking off into space, wondering if his two-piece original from Kentucky Fried Chicken was still hot or not. It's gonna be epic. Just can't wait. Have y'all got y'all rooms yet? Or y'all not going? Y'all gonna catch it on PPV. Man, that shit gonna be lit over there, man. It's just gonna be on a whole nother stratosphere and planet over there come next month. I would love to see Russell get a shine in the limelight. Every time he does, man, people just say, damn, that dude's talented, but they really don't know who he is. But yeah, you should. Antoine Russell, you should know who he is, man. He's the last Russell. Is Antoine the youngest? He fight at 140. Then his brother Antonio fights at bantamweight, and then you want to move up to Mr. Gary Russell Jr. He fights at featherweight. Everything is everything. It's gonna be on and popping. So you got Wilder by 11 TKO Fury. Okay. 11 though. 11. Ugh. I got him a little bit shorter than that, bro. I have him around 5 or 6. This is blood. So according to how much blood Wilder wants to consume during the match, it might go to 11. It might go to 11. Because he might want to punish him. Sometimes, you get up in there and you just want to punish him. You want to make him swell up and look different. He said, so his mom wouldn't even recognize who he is. That don't seem like a 5-round fight. That seemed like an 11-round fight. You know what I'm saying? Unless he hurt him so bad, he fall to the ground, he continued to punch him. And the referee is looking off, somewhere else, trying to act like he's gathering the scorecards. I mean, that right there, he said he want to beat him up so bad, so his mom won't even recognize him. What do you think about Skidmark? What do you think about that? Skidmark has to have something to say about the black man that he turned his back on and called bitch. You know what I'm saying? On a platform that that's a respectable platform, you use it to tear down a black man. Just like you snitched when Errol Spence damn near lost his life, but you didn't care. You came over here once again as an Ethiopian, a prejudiced Ethiopian who love hanging around brothers, but yet you don't respect them. You snitched on Errol Spence and basically told your employees, the feds, say, hey, he had a gun in the car, he had a loaded gun. He just didn't say he had a weapon. He said he had a loaded weapon. That's what you know when you messing with a CI. Fucking Kenny Bayless. I don't know if Kenny Bayless is going to be able to referee the next fight. I don't know if Deontay Wilder has any say so in that, because first of all, Jack Reese refereed the first one. He didn't want that. Kenny Bayless let a lot of shit go down in the fight, a lot of dirty tactics and everything. I'm not sure if Wilder's going to request another referee. Referee do stick together now in some cases. I'm not sure if he's going to request a third referee. I'm just curious as to who the referee is going to be. So let me do some due diligence right quick. Let me figure it out. So let me look this shit up right quick, and I'll tell you who's going to be refereeing if by chance. Hold up. I'm curious to know who's going to be refereeing this shit. It better not say Lawrence Cole in that motherfucker. Okay, so the fight haven't been posted yet. All right, the fight hasn't been posted. I'll just give you some time. You know, it's okay. Give you time to think about it. But Skidmark Chronicles absolutely is going to be active every day. And this is not it'd be antagonistic. I can give a fuck if anybody told me it was antagonistic or not. I'm not mad. You don't have me. You see that I'm not mad. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking on the point where Skidmark had told some people, when I was on other people's panel, he was basically acting like certain other haters and jumping on the thing that Wilder fanboys. When he was the same one on Fred's show, he was up here talking about a champ. He was up there trying to be nice and shit. I used to be on TBV, and I used to be the hype is right there, and the champ gave me a shout out. He said my name. Look, that is outstanding. That you did enough to have your name called, your name recognized by the champ. That's good. That's good shit. But for now, where you at? What all changed? What all changed to the point where you wasn't getting what you wanted? I mean, like just several weeks before this, you had the opportunity to talk to him again. And he gave you props. Say, yeah, Skidmark. Every now and then he squeaks real loud. He says some things. He got that energy, that mice energy. We hear him squeaking and shit like he just ate some cheese. We got it. But now when it comes down to it, he decided to turn over. He decided to say, nope, I'm going to join the masses that's over here hating against Deontay Wilder, and I'm going to join the Fury bandwagon. I'm going to join the Fury Asylum. I'm going to join the Fury 12-step program. And so you committed once again to betray people. Skidmark is known as to betray. So he got to a point where he wants to go off, supposedly, and call a world champion 5 years over 11 title defenses. Even though the 11th wasn't successful, still this man competed at the highest level, and you call him a bitch. You call him a bitch on a channel that you was bigging him up twice. And you believe he's going to come see you? He's going to come on your channel? He's going to reach out and say, okay, I'll come on your channel. Just me and you. I'll come on your channel. Man, no, man, it's not gonna happen, bro. Not for a roach ass Skidmark. It's not gonna happen, bro. Man, hell yeah, it's gonna be on and popping, man. We definitely need to make sure the drinks are on the table and motherfuckers out there celebrating. We're gonna be celebrating, man. We're gonna take to the streets like it's the Million Man March. We're gonna take to the streets and goddamn have a gathering just to welcome the champ back. You know, I'm listening to Trash Star talk. He said, "Oh, these Deontay Wilder fangirls, it just makes me sick." And this dude really sounds super grumpy. But I say, I expect that from Trash Star because all his thumbnails and most of what he wants to talk about is Wilder. He was the main one pushing that depression and all that, along with Skidmark. They fell out like two big dummies. What you think? Y'all fell out and you get back together. Fellatio, and then y'all fall out again. I mean, come on, man. Y'all some of the dumbest niggas I know, for real. I swear to goodness gracious, man, these cats are crazy. I don't know how many cats on here and say, yeah, I know what's happened in the past with Skidmark. I know what happened, but he apologized and I'm gonna let him on the channel. He brings content. Man, I don't want that content right there. I'm gonna be honest with people. I wouldn't entertain it. Like I couldn't stay visibly entertained knowing I have some individuals on my panel that's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I couldn't do it. Just for views? Say, welcome, we need the barbecue after a big party. Big Coke Fury get KO'd. Man, we need to. Sergio Morio or the black ref with the eyes. Pardon me, I forgot his name. Yeah. I know you're talking about. Let me get you the name right quick. What's his name? Steve Willis. I know Steve Willis. Let's get Steve Willis, goddammit, because you can't get my man Mills Lanes. That was my boy. Hoorah, Devil Dog. Hoorah, Simple Fire. Mills Lane, he wiped his nose 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it on. So I like Mills Lane. He was a judge too. But hey, that's the one right there. Steve Willis. Is he the one we need? Steve Willis. Could he get it done? Can he keep this fight under control? We'll see. He definitely is animated. We'll see. I don't want to see no Jack Reese. I don't want to see Kenny Bates in there again. I don't want to see Ray Didi, whatever his name, Didi. Don't want to see him. No. D-Ray in the building. What's good? Salute, man. I don't know who that is. Skidmark. All I know is Skidmark. I don't know who is that. You said was a rap before he came to YouTube. Stop it. Skidmark rapping. I heard some of that shit floating around here. Like you go in there and you really got to take a shit and it float to the top. You flush it and some of the residue stay there. Yeah, that's what I seen that over on YouTube. It was hilarious, Skidmark. You're gonna get signed by absolute no one. No one. If you would have stayed cool to the game with that energy shit, right? The champ might have said, okay, you can walk me out this time. Oh God, I'm walking him out. What you gonna sing? You know how these dudes like to rap now with the high falsetto voice. I'm going down the street. I'm chopping down wood. I'm eating a bowl of cereal. I'm fixing a cheese sandwich. Giving the what? Giving the mayo. Giving the mustard. Give me the knife. I'm going in. I got the white. Smoke me one. Huh? I mean, the shit they was doing was bogus. I'm coming in now. Yeah, man. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Is this mumble rap still? Is this mumble rap, shouty? That mumble rap shit is over with. If you want to see somebody rap on the intro, goddamn, listen to everything boxing and sports. Listen to Keon. Who else got it? I say Keon. His shit flows well with his intro. I don't think Martin Nash, even though he does song, I don't think he has that on his intro. I don't think he's rapping on his intro. Mike, I don't know. But I know he did it for Mike and Sports. But that's all I'm saying. Steve Wood's a true G. What gloves they using? What gloves they using is a good question, D-Ray. That's a good question. See, D-Ray trying to stir shit up. D-Ray's up here asking with 56 days out, what gloves are they using? Well, we know he's not using the ones that flap, D-Ray. We can cut that out because scrutiny is going to look. Deontay Wilder probably sending Malik Scott over that motherfucker to look at the hands being wrapped this time. Commissioner, I think it's a lack of padding in there. Can you check him out right quick? I think he's trying to do this shit all. Can you check him out? Oh, it's hardly any padding in there. Okay, go to the second set of gloves. Put them on. And ref, can you sign him so he can't take that shit back off? I know how Ricky Hatton used, he liked to be around and damn pull the glove, up and down and shit, trying to get that right fit. Well, we're gonna have the glove straight this time. He probably sent Malik over there to watch. Put scrutiny on that shit. Tony Weeks. I like Tony Weeks. Yeah. Tony Weeks, I like. I don't know if they'll give him that fight or not because within boxing, referees has politics they have to deal with too, especially for certain fights. That's a good question, though. That's a real good question. But we'll see. Absolutely. I appreciate everyone for turning up and tuning in, man. Y'all sit up here and y'all find out about Skidmark, why he's so afraid and a coward to come over here and click this link. You know what I'm saying? And give that apology. It ain't gonna take long. Just go over here and get a champion's apology. But today was Bomb Squad Etiquette, July 24th. Wilder goes in there for a trilogy with the cheat master himself to knock his ass straight the fuck out. They want retribution in blood. It ain't no question. It ain't nothing else. It is not negotiable. None of that shit. They want retribution in blood. They want retribution in blood. It's no question. It's no shaking the hands. It's no touching the gloves. Deontay Wilder's out for blood. It's going down July 24th. The Bronze Bomber signal is high in the sky. You know that. You know where to find it. Jack Reese did a terrible job last night. Man, Jack Reese, man, for the spirit of the sport, man, that changed it. We wouldn't even be talking if he wouldn't have said some bullshit for the spirit of the sport. Tyson Fury was knocked out. He should have called the fight, man. Doesn't matter what gloves. Fury is 6'9", behemoth. He can manipulate them when he feels. Got to keep an eye on his big ass. I agree with that, Mitch. You got to keep an eye on his big ass, right? He up there doing shit. Nobody can see. He turned his back to you. He's like, man, what the fuck you got going on over there? What you doing? Don't turn your back in there. Don't do that. I want to see you from the front. Don't be fucking with. Give me your gloves. Let me check your gloves. Motherfucking have a thumb loop, have a hole in his glove so he can slide the motherfucking weight up in that bitch. Everything. But man, y'all hold it down. Y'all hold it down and spread the word, man. Bomb Squad Nation all day. The Skidmark Chronicles. EP6. is on its way. EP6 is on its way. You know what I'm saying? Now we headed to 7. EP6 was on deck, on its way out, and we headed to 7. And don't forget this right here now. Bomb Squad, no surrender, no retreat. No surrender, no retreat now. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking